which is very dissuading for us, frankly, but that is what will happen. When you take up a film as a producer or a director, what is your consideration for gender representation? Or there is no consideration, and as Komal says, it is only the box office. Like, I'll give you an example. We saw Rishi Kapoor in Student of the Year, and Rishi Kapoor was portrayed as a gay. And I thought they did a disservice to the gays, because I've interviewed gays all over the world, and they are in such senior positions, such intelligent people, so articulate, well-dressed. But in India films, when we show them, we either show them colorful hair, fancy looking. That's not right. So, as a producer and director, what would be your consideration when it comes to gender?
See, when it comes to gender, first of all, I want to say one thing is, I feel that everybody who criticizes films that are being made, I wouldn't make it, but I'm saying that films, ultimately people who are making films are a reflection of the society. So the same people who are regressive are going to make the film. So you cannot just blame the films and the filmmakers, because that is the representation of the society. वो लोग अलग नहीं है ना. They are ultimately our own humans coming from us. So that I feel. And secondly, when it comes to the films we do, let's see, I'm a writer director, so I think whenever I make a film, it only reflects what my mindset is. So I cannot stray away. Like, I remember so many times when I'm writing my own film, I'm very careful, and sometimes it's not even careful, it is what my mindset is. Like, I'm making films like that. But when it comes to other writers and directors, even though it's produced from us, so far I feel the kind of work we have done is being quite fair to the women. But I like what they said is that sometimes the constraints are very different. So it's not that, I'll be very honest, like tomorrow if I'm making a film, which I might not direct it myself, I might write it, but if it's a film, as a producer, I might do it. But I'm not saying that it is something which I'm very conscious about, because it comes naturally to me, because I consider myself liberated, I consider myself as a feminist. So there are a lot of arguments I'll have, like even when I'm writing, my partner is writing a script, my Pavesh, who's my partner in the company. So many times we are having a discussion, like recently he wrote a script for me, and in that there was this woman who was getting married, and uska MMS video leak hua tha. So everybody was making fun of that. So I was fighting with him, saying, how can you do that? How can you do that? Because why is that guy? So his argument, which is a valid argument, he said, yeah, the character is from a small town. Okay, he's getting affected by the MMS. Now this is not a feminist argument or a male thing. This is that guy is a chauvinist. What can I do about that? So sometimes the characters are like that. What do you do if you show the man as a chauvinist? So I'm saying these are the arguments one has. But so I'm conscious about it, but there is something which I really strongly feel that everybody is going to watch these films. People are watching these films. This is a reflection of you and me, na. Mere ghar pe my mother also goes